loves a happy face. Share it, it'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, little sunshine. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up with your chinny chin chin. Chin up, put a little laughter in your eyes. Brave it, save it, even though you're feeling otherwise. Rise up, wise up, little smile begin. You'll be happy-hearted once you get started, up with your chinny chin chin. Now come on everybody, chins up. I said chins there. Yes, I can see you've got a problem. Yes, I know, love. Yes, double trouble. Yes. Oh, I wasn't being sarcastic. How can I be sarcastic with the chin I've got? Look at it. 2.5 weight skin and bone. I'm not the president of the Pelican Club for nothing, you know. So look, if I can lift this, you can lift yours too. All right then? Stick it in the air and wave it about. Oh, chin up, chin up. Everybody loves a happy face. Wear it, share it. It'll brighten up the darkest place. Twinkle, sparkle, little sunshine in. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up with a chin, chin, chin. Chin down, will get you round and turn round, starting clowning things as you double think. Glad they burst like bubbles. Chin up, chin up. Every little time your spirits will chin up, chin up. Keep your attitude and upward tilt. Twinkle, sparkle, little fun begin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up with your chinny chin chin. You'll be on the right side, looking at the bright side, up with your chinny chin up.
Well, what splendid advice we've all had there from Bruce. Good evening, darlings. And who's doing the intro, you or me?
Well, you can. I'll let you. I'll allow you this time. But don't forget to say greetings to the honourable community.
After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Greetings, honourable community.
Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to this Thursday night Fray Bentos Live. And I would like to make it clear that tonight is the official Steak and Gravy edition. So I would ask you all to bear that in mind when you're considering your comments and your general displacement and behaviour. I'm Boaty. I am one of your 2 co-hosts for this evening's Rampations, and it's my honour and pleasure to introduce my beautiful and glamorous co-host, the lovely Emma, complete with the Emma lumps, and otherwise known, of course, her alter ego is the full and Madonna with the big boobies. But anyway, enough of that. So we're going to be with you until midnight, possibly a little bit afterwards. And we're looking forward to catching up with all of your news and bringing you some of ours, isn't we?
We is.
Well, you say something now.
All right, then. Yeah, good evening, everybody. I am absolutely boiling hot, and I've had a headache all day and felt a bit sick. So,
brilliant. Well, bring the bloody mood down, why don't you?
It's okay.
Well, right, feature number one. Has anybody else had a thoroughly miserable day, feeling like shit, really pissed off, and wish they were in bed and not here? What a great start.
I'm pleased to report none of my symptoms are as a result of a Fray Bentos pie, because I haven't had one. So never fear. I don't want anybody to start quaking and think, right, I'm worried about Fray Bentos now. I don't know. I think it's the time of the month, to be fair. So, but
right.
You lot are going to pick me all up. I've taken some paracetamol, and you lot are all going to pick me up and fling me around the room and cheer me up, aren't you?
I'm sure they are. Here's a question for you. How many women suffering from PMT does it take to change a light bulb? Emma.
I think I've heard that joke before, and I can't remember the answer.
3.
Okay. Are we going to expand on this?
Would you like me to? Would you like to ask why?
Why?
Why 3? Hey?
Why 3?
Because it just does, all right? Now leave it at that.
Okay.
I'm here all week.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much. Right, enough of that nonsense. Should we get on with some comments?
You do that, or do you want me to do it?
Are you doing the wine and collect news?
No, not today. We'll do it on Monday.
Oh,
'Cause
brilliant! So I can have a drink then.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Because
Well,
I've earned this tonight, darling. Right, I'll have a drink and.
Or I'm going to sit here and watch you have your winegasm.
And a snooze. Oh, don't put me on the spot. Oh, it's.
I'm staring at you while you're having your winegasm. I'm watching. We'll let him have his moment in private.
Lovely.
I just spilt my water everywhere, so I thought
I'm
I'd
going to
dry it
say,
up
what
while
are you
you're...
doing bloody housework. Right, well, let's crack on with some comments, shall we? I mean, upwards of 12 people have given us their valuable time, and you're just sitting here doing housework, Adam.
There was actually 36 viewers then watching you have your winegasm, I'll have you know.
Goodness gracious me. Oh, well.
So we better get chatting then.
If we get to 50, I'll get my kit off.
Oh. Damn, the numbers went down then. It's 33 now. Anyway, Steve Corg is here.
Oh,
I'm not sure if he's...
Secondary wave. Oh, God, that's nice.
You should be charging people to watch you have these winegasms.
I should, shouldn't I? Oh, sorry, I'm just going to go and have a moment.
Right, okay, well, Steve Corg is here. He says, I just opened a Fray Bentos pie with an army tin opener. Took me ages. And he said, did I spell ages right? My thumbs are hurting. Stratospherin is here, and he says, Bentos try. Curious to know how it goes and what your taste buds and stomach thought of it. How much did you pay for it? In Denmark, an online shop sells one for Denmark money, $6.60 and shipping. Stratosphere also says, I am also tempted to try the famous pie, but it's a bit expensive for what it is, which I would agree with, to be fair. Peter P says, Stratosphere, and I paid $4.45 for the pie, but shipping was $14.95. So I got a load of scampi fries and other goodies as well. And Stratosphere asks, how did you like pie and scampis? And says, we have a shop that sells British food and delivers by only vans. Only vans? Sounds like a website. In Denmark once a month. In the various parts of the country. A different concept than a normal web shop. Free delivery on purchases above 67. Stratosphere also says euro. And they don't stock scampi fries, though. Peter P says, I'm now a fan of both. I ordered from Ireland, so no customs doings, which is nice. I love that these people have been having a lovely conversation about pies and scampi fries before we even got here. Jimmy Mikey Quinn says, good evening, Boaty and Emma and Paul. So good evening, Jimmy Quinn. Stratosphere is saying, awesome, good tip with Ireland. Peter P says, a very good evening to Emmels and Boaty. Good evening, Peter P. Taste My Pie is here saying, when is it going to happen? When is what going to happen?
What a great name. Taste My Pie. I love that.
Good evening, Taste My Pie. The pie can happen whenever you want. The live stream is happening now. And if you want to know when anything else is going to happen, let us know. That guy from CTL for 5, potentially Barry or Karen, says, hello, all you crazy, nutty, muddy funsters.
Evening, Barry. Evening, Karen.
So good evening to the pair of you. Matron has said her usual thing, but good evening, Matron. People are saying hello to each other. Oh, Barry says, new video just published on his channel. Enjoy. So don't watch it right now because you're watching us and we're amazing. But go and watch it straight afterwards. Holly is here, says, hello, Boaty, commenting quickly while it's a white comment section. I hope you enjoyed it, Holly.
Hello, Holly.
And then, good evening, Holly. And she says, yes, you spelled ages correctly. I think you should buy a Brabantia tin opener. You don't want little bits of metal ending up in your pies. You don't want metal in your pie. It would hurt. And she then says hello to loads of people. And she says she likes the username Taste My Pie.
We all do.
Peter Peter P is saying good evening to Holly from Finland. And people are saying hello to each other again. Oh, and this is going to be Stephen Parry, isn't it? Just know.
It stands a chance. Our first caller of the evening. Good evening to you.
Good evening. Greetings, sir. How are you today?
It's only Mr. Stephen Parry. I'm very well. How are you?
Not too bad. Thank you. Notice Mrs. Jug's online as well.
She is. She is.
Yep.
She's not going to say hello to you, but
hello,
like
Stephen Parry.
Yeah, it didn't hurt, did it?
It's only because I can't hear properly.
What was that last bit?
Hope she feels better soon.
Oh, thank you.
I believe you always give it a headache.
Yeah.
Do you need new wipers for your car, or is it just what it look like in today's video?
No, I don't. Today's video. What was I doing? What car was I in?
You were in Janet Jackson, weren't you?
Oh yeah, definitely need new wipers. 100%.
Oh, right, looks first class.
Yeah, it's looking awesome, isn't it? I got stuck. I nipped into Sainsbury's tonight to pick up some wine for, and I actually got stopped in the car park. Somebody came and talked to me about it. Said, "Oh, look at that! Isn't it fantastic?" And started rattling on. That doesn't often happen. Yeah, it looks lovely.
Next time you go to the yard, do you want to try and stop off at Home and Bargains and try and get your wipers?
Yeah, well, I might have to schlep out actually and hold my nose and take a trip down there over the weekend, maybe.
Well, why don't you steal off one of your other cars? But you got the same car.
I could nick them off Sheeson.
And then just buy some next time you're out.
That's a really good shout because I bought new ones for Sheeson, didn't I? They're only about a month old, so I could do a swap over. And good idea. Good idea.
Next time you're out, buy some more.
You're full of bloody good ideas, you are. This is what I need. People with sense organising my life for me. I mean, the M11 is in...
Also, how many people have stuffed it tonight, having it from pie?
Well, there are no fatalities reported in our community. So that is good news indeed. You read that comment then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear. He's been taken to task by a few people demanding proof.
I think I'll stick to the M&S pie then.
Yeah, well, show up.
To know it's not death by pie.
Yeah, well, there is that, isn't there? Yeah. This isn't just death, it's M&S death.
And crumble and sausage for my dinner this evening with chips and beans.
Excellent, good man. Oh, did you fancy a slice of bread and butter with that?
No.
Oh, I would have.
Sometimes I would be honest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're going to have the full council house, then you might as well go the whole hog and have a lavishly buttered slice of bread as well. I had a disgusting breakfast today. I just woke up really fancying it. So I came down and made it, and I had a sausage and bacon sandwich for breakfast. And it was so sausage and bacony that I thought, there's no way on God's earth I'll eat lunch now. But guess what? I did.
You might as well eat food in the house.
It was it. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, when do I ever have that kind of food in the house? Exactly. Thank bless Neil and Sophie for leaving them behind. I've just discovered I've got a bottle of Lucozade as well. I haven't had a bottle of Lucozade since I was about 9 years old. Look at that. Look at that.
Also, how was Randy Andy starting? Because I believe I heard what's his name said he had trouble starting it.
No. No, it starts good as gold now.
Just because I've been run for a bit.
Yeah. Neil's putting a new battery on. He filled it up with good fuel. Filled it up with V-Power diesel. Anyway, you know that you know what Neil is like. That car's going to have everything thrown at it. Yeah. Oh hello, Emma's has got scampi fries.
All right, I'll leave you to it because I know you haven't got much time tonight.
No, we are on a short one. All right, sir. Nice.
All right. Good night, sir.
Good night. I like that. Good night, Mrs. Titties. Well, before you start banging on again with the comments,
well, I can't. I can't because I've lost the. It's moved on, and I can't get to the top now. So you'll have to do the comments until we get to Neil.
I've got no. Well, I'll put this away then. Where were
Sorry.
we?
Well, I don't know because I can't see it. All I can see is Neil, but I know that there was things before him.
Can you remember the last comment you read out?
No.
Right, that's excellent. Don't worry.
I think it was Barry.
No, you just be quiet. I'll cope with this. Don't you worry. Right, here we go, darlings. Professional or what? Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Peter P is with us and says, good evening from Finland. Matron says, good evening, everyone. Hope we're all splendid tonight. And my God, Matron, we hope all three of you are splendid as well. Matron saying that she'd seen Baddy's video, which is now live on his channel. Get your bums over there anytime after we have finished. Karen is with Baddy, and she hopes that we were going to play Chin Up by Bruce Forsyth, as usual. She says that it's one of her very favourite songs. She said originally she thought it was some faggy-ass English nonsense, but now she absolutely loves it, and she's going to try and download it as her phone's ringtone. So we know that you enjoyed that as much as we did, Karen. And thank you for being here with us. Oh, Barry. Oh, yeah. Barry is nodding along and saying he loves the song too. Oh, that's nice. Can you imagine Karen and Barry holed up there in Missouri in the United States of Confusion, sitting, swaying together, singing the song together, joining in, possibly holding hands? That would be quite a nice thought. Looking deep and lovingly into each other's eyes and reaching over, and at the appropriate moment when the lyrics suggest so doing, just gently lifting each other's chins up in a kind and loving way. I think that's absolutely marvellous. You've added an extra element to this live stream that, quite frankly, I wasn't expecting, but my God, it's welcome. And I won't lie to you, I'm a little bit jealous of what you two and Bruce Forsyth have got going on. It's a shame that Bruce is spending some time being dead for tax purposes at the moment. Otherwise, I would use my celebrity connections, which basically means Captain Mustard and Steve Berry, and get him over there and sing it to you in person for your wedding anniversary. But there we are. When he comes out of death tax avoidance mode, I'll see what I can do for you. It's lovely to see the pie chat earlier in the comments, says Matron. Lots more to come, I hope. I'm absolutely sure there will be. I'm looking at Fray Bentos pies now, says Holly. Are they £3.25? That's what I'm seeing on Ocado without a capital O, which it should really have, but we'll overlook that. Yeah, they're about that mark. They're about I think they're £3.05 or £3.15 in Saint Bob's. So they are over the £3 mark.
In Iceland, they're £2.50.
Well, there you are. And Tesco are actually giving them away free to anybody who can outrun a security guard while carrying a quantity of Fray Bentos pies. So that's worth bearing in mind, isn't it? Andrew Buttigieg is with us. We know him and love him as Ivor Spotty Botty, of course. And he says very good evening to our host, Emma and Boaty. And hello, everyone. Yes, it's that song, says Barry and Karen. They're celebrating. Hooray. Karen's favourite song, says Peter P. It is. We know it is. Oh, Neil is here, a.k.a. the Gibbon Hater, a.k.a. the very, very, very nice man. And he says, hello, everyone. Hope we're having a good day. We hope you're having a good day too, Neil. And I would like to personally thank you for your help in a little matter earlier on this evening that nobody else knows what I'm talking about. And quite frankly, it's none of their damned business. Keep your noses out, you lot. I'm only joking. I'll tell you, but it's quite boring.
You couldn't get the community. You couldn't get the community dildo to work, could you? That was what it was.
We'll gloss over that. We'll gloss over that. The community dildo is safely in its box where it will remain until Emma comes to take charge of it. And can I just suggest that next time you're here, let's sleep with the bedroom doors closed, shall we? Just
Well, you know, you said you could hear Neil and Sophie snoring, so goodness knows what you would hear from me.
I could. Oh, it was so sweet. They're the cutest snorers ever. Now, the night
Aw.
before, all you could hear was Neil, and that wasn't cute at all. But on whatever night it was, Tuesday night, it was lovely. He was a, oh, and she was going, wee, oh, wee, oh, wee. It was so cute. I could have listened to him all night. It was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. Honestly, if I do, I mean, I would never do this in a million years, of course. I mean, they're friends and family and guests. But if I'd recorded that and put it out as a short, I'd have made a bloody fortune. Hello, a caller. Right, any chance of you finding yourself in the comments while I deal
Yeah,
with
you
it?
did you just read Neil's?
Good evening, caller. How are you? What colour underpants are you wearing? And welcome to Thursday Night Live, the Steak and Gravy edition.
I am wearing black underwear, Mr. Boaty, and it's Sophie.
Hello, Sophie. Thank you for sharing that. How are you, darling?
I'm doing good, thank you. I did my interview today.
Oh, how did it go? How did it go?
It went really well.
Excellent.
I actually was really nervous.
Of course you were.
Because it was quite hard on the computer or laptop, so I went to the course to do it.
I know you did,
So
yeah.
It was really, really hard because the questions, when you press the red button to video record yourself for the interview, you had to remember the questions that they wanted you to answer.
Okay.
So I just had literally from writing them down quickly and then trying to remember what to say was really hard. But I finally did it and I've now sent it. So hopefully in a couple of days I'll be literally hearing off them.
Everybody keep everything crossed for our Sophie. Well done you on doing it. That took, well, forgive me, you're a lady chap, but that took balls. I would have struggled to do that. I sit in front of a camera every day and every night, and I would have struggled to do that. Never mind you. Sorry, I'm trying to quell a wine burp here.
Go and have your wine burp.
I think I got it out quietly, darling, unlike your snores. Yep. Wee. Yep. Wee.
Leave my snoring alone.
Your snoring is lovely. It's cute. You're such a cute pair. Right then, darling, what did you have for dinner?
I was going to say.
Oh, you were going to say, okay. Right.
You know my Lucasade?
I do.
Oh, where that went?
It was in the fridge. It was in the.
Oh my God, I looked at it and I thought, oh no.
You know what you did? You looked in the main fridge when you were clearing away, but then you didn't look in the drinks fridge. You left a can of beer as well that amazingly neither of you threw down your neck on Tuesday night. There's one can of Carlsberg left.
I'll have that when I come.
You bloody won't. Go in and get some lemonade and have it on a hot summer's day. Have a nice shandy.
Oh, I was going to say, you asked me what I had for dinner today.
I did ask that.
Right, so for dinner we had Boaty's momos.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Good girl. I'm going to have some tonight for supper as well. How many pieces did you have each?
How many pieces did we have? 6 apiece.
Oh, that's a very small portion.
Yes.
How come you only had 6?
I don't know, I just fancied 6.
Oh, well, fair enough. With chutney, obviously.
And then steak for tea.
Oh, okay. So the momo were like a starter. No wonder you only had 6. Okay.
We had steak for tea.
Now it makes sense. And you had your steak with?
We had it with the momos.
Oh, wait, you had steak and momo?
Yeah, we had steak and momos.
You bloody weirdos. Oh, well, that's
It was nice, though.
fusion food, I suppose. Why not? What's wrong with that? As long as you enjoyed it.
Well, I'll let you go because I know that you have only got a short while. So see you soon.
All right, darling. You take care.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Sophie.
The lovely Sophie with the equally lovely Neil in the background there. Now, where did
you
we
want
get
me to? Did you want me to do the comments from now on? Because it's caught up. I've found where we're at now.
Oh, that would be absolutely splendid. And that means that I can have a sneaky puff, but also I was sent this in the post today, and I suspect that it's from one of you lovely people. And
You're getting lots of lovely gifts lately.
I am. And it's correctly. Now, I know it's not from Neil because it's got the right address on it. It's addressed to the Reverend Jason Parry Hughes, Windy Bottom, Peak District. And well, there we are. So
it's not from me.
It's not from you. Said that last time, and it was.
No, I didn't say it last time.
You played a cunning double bluff on me when you sent me the Fray Bentos pie disguised as a ukulele.
I just had a poker face. You didn't actually say to me, "Is it from you?" I just said, "Oh, wonder what that could be." I didn't say it wasn't from me. So this one isn't from me. So
all right.
So are you going to start opening that while I read the comments, or what's the plan of action, boss?
Well, the plan is you crack on with the comments. I'm going to top my wine up because I've got low tide at Wine Bay here.
Okay.
And I'm going to have a sneaky puff.
Right, you go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Okay.
And Andrew Buttergeek says, "Hi, Trace, the matron with the fleshing nubs." Loads of people are saying hello to each other.
Oh, Renee.
Oh, Renee. And Holly says, "Thank you. I remember there used to be about £1.50 in Tesco, etc., and £1 in Poundland type shops. They've increased way too much in price." Yeah, Holly. Yeah, they used to be like one of the sort of budgety foods, didn't they? But now, I mean, I think the Queen taking them on as one of her favorite foods, bumped the price up. Lots of people continuing to say hi to each other. Karen is here. She says Barry is driving. So the comments were from Karen. Tracy P is here. She says, "Good evening all. Just got back from the pub. Met a friend who is here from America." That's lovely. That's nice. If they've come all that way, you've had a lovely evening out. Again, people are saying hello to each other. Trisha Alderman is here. Hi, Jason, Emma, Andrew, Bad Books, Tracy, and anyone I have missed. Good evening, Trisha. Sorry, I was decongesting myself then, so I muted myself so you wouldn't have to hear it. We've got somebody here called Fray Bentos, and he or she says, yeah, and he or she says, "Thank goodness," which I think we can all agree with that sentiment. Karen says, "Well, Barry told my optician to go F himself over the cost of new glasses." It's difficult because I want to watch what you're opening that and read the comments at the same time.
Well, allow me to just slightly interrupt because
yes.
It looks like it's either a T-shirt or a tablecloth or some pillowcases. It appears to have a sleeve, so I'm erring towards the T-shirt.
You're getting so many new T-shirts. Oh my goodness, a whole summer wardrobe that people have given you.
Oh, it's the right size.
What's it going to be this time?
Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is fabulous. Okay, are you ready for this?
Oh.
How cute is that? And can you see on the teddy bear it says Bob's?
Oh yeah. Does it say who it's from?
No, unless there's a note in there. Oh, hang on, there is something. Oh, there's a card. There's a card, my lovelies. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, I've got so many T-shirts to wear on videos now. Until this T-shirt thing started, I literally only had one. Oh, and it's a lovely pussycat. Oh, bless you. Oh. Don't know if you can. I'll read it just in case. Hi, Boaty. Please find enclosed a Boggs T-shirt. And for those who don't know, Boggs is Boaty's old geezers and gals. So you lot, basically. Please find enclosed a Boggs T-shirt with a nod to Terry's Pudsey Bear. Best wishes, Trisha and Paul.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely. And I love the idea of including. You all know that I adored Teddy Wogan, the Tugmeister. I used to write for his radio show. So, oh, what a lovely touch. Let me give you another view. Oh, that is just fabulous. Tricia and Paul, thank you so much. I shall really look forward to giving that T-shirt a bit of airtime. God, it's brilliant. My bloody, my wardrobe is filling up.
You've nearly got a T-shirt for every day of the week now.
I've got sausages and bacon in the fridge and a range of T-shirts. It's amazing. Talk about how the other half live. Thank you, Trisha and Paul. That's absolutely lovely. I really, really appreciate it.
That is
I'm going to
lovely.
wear that. I'm going to wear that in Slend, isn't I?
Oh, right. Yeah. I was going to say you have to decide which one you're taking with you.
Well, I'll try and wear them all. I can be like one. I can be a megastar, and every time we film a different scene, I can do a change. Yeah.
You could be. You have to carry. Well, I was going to say you have to carry it around with you. Just stick it in the car, I suppose. So.
Well.
Anyway, Rob Hedgehog is here. He says, "Evening all. Good evening all."
Oh, hello, Rob. Haven't seen you for a while.
And Fray Bentos is saying evening all, so he or she has stuck around a bit. And
That's
Holly
good.
is intrigued and would like to know who Fray Bentos is. Andrew Buttergeek says, not Specsavers, I take it, Karen.
Just to point out, we don't know. That is a new name. But
oh, yeah.
What you will find is that a lot of the very clever community members, they've got a sneaky habit when there's a theme going on in their live streams, that suddenly a new name will appear that's all cleverly based around the theme. So we've had the pie taster or taste my pie. Now we've got Fray Bentos. People are very clever at changing their account names.
Karen says, no, nothing like that. It's now the Barry Bollock the optician. Right, okay, fair enough. Matron says, almost thought Boaty wasn't going to be able to perform with the winegasm while Emma was watching. Oh, he managed. Bad Books is telling Holly that in B&M bargains, Fray Bentos pies are $2.79. So get your wonderful bottom down there. Well, he doesn't say that. I did. Fray Bentos says, who needs OnlyFans? Well, I don't. Bad Books is saying hi to Karen. Pingu is saying, greetings, honourable host and Baron Boaty.
Oh, it's Pingu here. Greetings, Pingu.
And Holly is giving people a range of prices from different supermarkets for the cost of Fray Bentos for anyone after one. I presume this is Barry now and not Karen, but it may be Karen speaking on behalf of Barry, saying, I like Karen's pie. And Andrew Buttergeek's pretzel is now severely clenched up at that. And she says, he's a filthy little devil. People are excited about Stephen Parry being on the phone. And then Karen says, no, my husband. Oh, Peter P says, the optician. Karen says, no, my husband. Right, Holly is shocked at how expensive, still shocked at how expensive Fray Bentos pies are. Bad Books is here, and he says, day off today, so went to Bomber Command Memorial in Lincoln. Superb visit and excellent guided tour. Then on to Lincoln Cathedral for graduation ceremony of two of Mrs. B's newly qualified teachers. So he's had a very busy day today.
Congratulations. Congratulations to them. And no doubt you and Mrs. B must be very proud. Gosh, you got two new teachers. Excellent. Jolly good.
Jimmy Mighty Quinn suggests I need a fan because I'm really boiling hot tonight. I have got a fan, but somebody in my house has stolen it. And Matron says that I need a fan, one of the blowy ones, because I'm melting. And she says, great minds, Jimmy. Andrew Buttergeek is saying, great day out to Bad Books. Karen says, our friend Johnny V runs the cafe by RAF Waddington. So that's interesting. Pingu Concord would like to know, Boaty, have you knackered JJ's clutch yet?
Pingu, I have a question for you. Do you have a lamppost anywhere near your home? Do let me know, because if you have, I've got a very specific set of instructions for you. No, I haven't. JJ is fantastically glorious and wonderful, and the clutch is, touch wood, still completely and fully operate. Can we put this clutch thing to bed right now? Right, let's be clear about this. Thank you. I bought a car from Captain Mustard. Captain Mustard put a ridiculous remap on the car and didn't upgrade any of the other things. So the car had more power than it could cope with, right? When I bought the car, the clutch was dodgy and it got even more dodgy. Neil, who is a fully qualified mechanic and AA technician and crew trainer, has fully diagnosed the car, and he has diagnosed the car as having buggered hydraulics because the and he's going to tell you himself. He's ringing in here. Neil, tell him it wasn't me that buggered that clutch.
I'm phoning to confirm what you just said.
Thank you.
The reason the clutch, as you put it, was because of the tuning box.
Yes.
The standard clutch can't take the power.
Yes.
When you had it, it had the original ECU back on it, but the damage had already been done. So I can confirm the clutch problem on that particular car wasn't your fault.
Thank you.
And the Freelander, there's another bit of defence for you. I can't believe I'm defending you. It's because it's got a small amount of air in it because it's been standing.
Right. So we can put this Boaty as a clutch destroyer to bed well and truly. And they're the only two issues I've had with clutches throughout my motoring life. And I've owned about 1,100,000 cars.
So yes, I will confirm your theory. And yes, the tuning box did bugger the clutch up on the 45.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Never mind. It's in good hands now, isn't it?
It's only slipped once since. There you go.
Yeah, but you did change the clutch fluid, didn't you?
I did, yes, and that has helped a little bit. But when we pulled out of the, you know where the sheepies are?
Yeah.
When we pulled out of that left-hand bend there, as soon as I got into third gear, put my foot down a little bit, it just revved straight up, but then it heated the clutch up and was fine.
And when you say put your foot down a little bit, you floored it, didn't you?
No, it was just trying to get up to 3,000 RPM.
Oh, okay.
And to 3,000 RPM, it went, I was like, oh, oops. And I was thinking, yep, I've got an air brake down, we're fine. And yeah, you know the big hill that you said that you put your boat down up to the speed limit on?
Yeah.
Didn't slip once going up that.
Oh, right.
But on a straight piece of road that was virtually flat, slipped.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's past the can so fall asleep at it test.
Oh, it bloody wouldn't have if you hadn't have sorted the seat out.
I'm so glad I did that.
Yeah.
But there's a bit of a update on that.
Oh, okay.
I might have got some heated Alcantaras for it.
Oh, really?
Out of his ZS180.
Oh, now then.
The grey Alcantara in the centre and the black leather, and they've been retrimmed recently.
Oh, God, that would be perfect. Are they stupid money or?
That's a friend.
Oh, better still.
And he's breaking his saloon, so I'm going to get down and cannibalise it for parts.
Oh, get your ass down there.
I am.
What alloys has it got on it?
It's got straights on it.
16s? Oh, no, they'll be 17s, wouldn't they? Oh, okay. Oh, no good to me then.
I'll have a look, see what I can get you.
Bless you.
You are a toss, because I think I'm boring Emma by the looks of it. It's very indebted to the scrappy voice.
All right, buddy. I miss you. It's been too quiet here lately. Come back soon.
We will. Once I've got the clutch put in, Randy, then the timing belt and the fuel pump belt will come up.
All right, buddy.
I've got to spend a lot of miles to bed that clutch in, so.
And we're going to do Blackpool, yeah?
We are doing Blackpool.
Yes.
That's happening.
And you're all invited as well, darlings, obviously. Yeah, let them all come. We need the Grand National all to ourselves. We can race each other. I'll have one. Emma can have the other. All right, buddy. Catch you later, mate. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye.
I've got 2 comments to make. Number 1, I thought they closed down and took the Grand National away.
No, it's still there.
And okay, and number 2, you need to thank Neil for ringing in because you were almost up to 50 people watching, and that meant you would have to take your clothes off. But when he kept talking about cars for a while, it did drop down to 42. So he saved your bacon there.
Oh, we're up to 45 now, though. This is
All
brilliant.
right.
Look, it's like we're popular, isn't it? Right. Hello, you lovely people watching who have never seen us before. I'm Boaty. This is Emma. And we're delighted to see you. And we'd love it if you hung around. There are live streams on this channel every single night of the week. Oh, yeah. Now, if you're watching because you found us on the short feed or the vertical live feed, right, make sure you subscribe. Click that subscribe button and then you will see all of them. Because 5 nights of the week, our live streams are under the radar. They only we do them horizontally. We only get seen by our own community, which is lovely. They're quieter. It's our community time. We hang out. We have a great laugh. Twice a week, we do joint lives like this. It goes out on the vertical live feed, on the short feed. People all around the world see it. And if you like it, hit subscribe and you can get this sort of fun and shenanigans literally 7 nights a week. So there you are.
And actually, they've found us at just the right time because I happen to know that in the coming days, a certain matron is going to be co-hosting with you. And nobody would want to miss that. Nobody. So,
absolutely not.
I don't know if she's actually told you which day she's picked yet, but
I think she said Saturday. It was in
she has told you. Yeah,
it was in the Mary Huff management chat, wasn't it? But
yeah,
I think I was drunk or tired or really needed a poo when it appeared, and I didn't entirely respond to it.
Oh right, I thought she said it this afternoon, so it's probably needing a poo was the thing. But yeah, I think the reasoning was she'll be doing a twitch. She'll be twitching anyway. Right. Earlier on in the evening, so she'll already be, in party mode. She'll have been warming them up. She'll be doing the foreplay for you, and then she'll end that like 20 minutes or whatever before, and then she will come on with you on Saturday. So I'm excited to watch that. I really am excited.
I'm looking forward to that too.
So all the people who have found you tonight don't know what a treat that they've got coming on Saturday if they stick around. So. Right, let's see. Where were we up to? Oh, yes.
Well,
we were up
Concord was asking me if I'd knackered JJ's clutch yet.
I found that. And Andrew Buttigieg is telling me to drink more water for my headache. Detective Curious is here and says, in it. Well, a man of few words.
In it there, bro.
Pingu Concord says, greetings, Honourable Jimmy Almighty. He is Gypsy Mighty Quinn, Gypsy Quinn, the psychic among us. He can tell you how long you're going to live and what dish is on your Chinese menu if you pick a number. He's very clever, is Jimmy. Bad Book says dinner was full English breakfast at Bomber Command, local sausage and bacon. Yum, sounds good. Any snaps tonight, actually? Have we had any snaps? Oh, telephone, Boaty, come on, stop slacking.
Oh, it's mustard. Good evening, my hairy love muffin. What's that? What a tosser.
Sorry, but that's probably wins the best goal of the evening so far. I love that. He sounded jolly. That's the main thing. Andrew Buttigieg would like to know: has anyone been to the museum where they're rebuilding Just Jane in Lancaster? So, oh yeah, I was also saying, have we had any snaps? Anybody matched up with anyone's dinners tonight? Sorry, I had a bit of scampi fright in my mouth. It's gone now. Holly is still thinking about Fray Bentos pies because, of course, that is, you know, a big thing here this evening. And she says just chicken Fray Bentos pie on Amazon is $2.79, but dispatched within 1 to 2 months. You'll have to wait a bit for your pie, wouldn't you? Neil says Randy Andy is fine. He started first time every time we drove him today to retrieve the van, and he drove perfectly and started fine. The van didn't start that well, he says. Karen says yes, they now have a mosquito as well. I'm getting very confused by some of these comments. She says mosquito is Barry's fave. Pingu Cockle says
It's an
also
airplane.
Mr. Boaty. Ah, okay, right. Thank you. Pingu says also Mr. Boaty, let me know if there are any parts you need for JJ, as I have a lot of 25 parts in stock currently.
Oh, you haven't got any mats, have you? You haven't got any factory mats. Other than that, JJ's all good, actually. Even the aerial is there and in full regalia. But thank you, Pingu.
Alan Simpson is here and he says, greetings, honourable community. How are we all? I think they're all fine, apart from
I
Boaty's
love
doing
Alan.
a lot of farts.
Alan. Alan's my little chef mate. I'm going to meet Alan and make videos with him. Greetings, honourable community member and fellow little chef lover and probably consumer of Big 7 burgers and early starters. Possibly an Olympic breakfast, who knows? God, this is exciting. I'm having the time of my life. What a wonderful time to be alive. This is brilliant. Richard Burton had a good life, but nothing like this. I mean, all right, admittedly, he got to pork sword Elizabeth Taylor. But, speaking of that. Hello.
Yes, I do apologise for that. That was most unprofessional, most undignified, most disgusting. I mean, terrible way to behave.
Not
it. Don't you agree?
Not at all.
You do agree. You're just too ashamed to admit it.
I could.
I mean, really. Disgusting behaviour, wasn't it? Disgusting. Simply disgusting. But you don't know what I had to deal with tonight. Shall I tell you?
Please do. Please do.
I think I've forgotten. How are you, Boaty? How are you doing?
I'm tremendously well. How are you? You soon to be even more famous than you already are. What?
I seem to have forgotten why I've called you.
What?
For a chat. Bloody hell, I could do this at any point. No, that's not good. I need to call you up and make you feel small.
Yes, I imagine you want to abuse me in some way. Would you like to do a stats off to humiliate me?
Really? My stats are not really worthwhile mentioning at the moment.
Never mind. You can thoroughly humiliate me in person on Monday.
Well, really, you get to pull your pants down for me.
Well, I normally do, don't I?
Yes, you do. This time I pulled mine down as well.
When it's your turn to buy lunch, obviously. And it is, can I point out, can I put on record that Monday coming, like next Monday, it is Mustard's turn to buy lunch. Right? You are all... It is. It so is. Did you buy lunch this Monday? The answer is no, I did. Did you buy lunch the Monday before?
Yes.
No, I did.
It wasn't you.
It bloody was.
If it was, I'd remember it.
Yeah, amazingly, you never remember it. It's your bleeding turn. At least you get to choose where we can go. You've been stuck.
I'm cooking chicken tonight.
Are you?
Well, I was doing, but it was off. I opened up the packet and stunk of fish.
Oh, bad luck.
That's not natural, is it?
No, that
stink of fish.
Well, chicken shouldn't. No, fish can. Or ladies. Ladies can stink of fish.
Not my bad. Are you okay? Are you okay there?
I'm absolutely.
You need a little lie down.
No, I'm just glorying in the joy of the moment.
There isn't a moment.
Oh, there's always a moment here at Windy Bottom.
I suggest you lie down and shut your eyes and.
You've forgotten what moments are like here in this magical little cottage. Don't forget the moment you had with the pottering harness.
Yes, it's a rather good gobbling time that was.
Absolutely splendid. Absolutely splendid. What car did you go home in tonight? Oh, okay. What? Did you go home in Harry Seacombe tonight?
Of course not.
Oh, all right. Don't sound so offended.
I shall do that next week. It's taxed.
Is it not?
Anyway.
Okay.
See you later, mate.
Catch you later, buddy. See you Monday. Dear old Captain Mustard there of the Project Nigel channel, also of the Captain Mustard channel, and most recently and excitingly, the co-producer and presenter of Steve Beddy's Big in the 90s. Yep, the guy from Top Gear, Captain Mustard, is doing a YouTube channel with him, and jolly good it is too. And, you know, if you've got chance after you've watched every single one of my videos and Emma's videos, you might want to give that a look. You know, you might. I don't know. I can't speak for you, and I don't want to speak for you. It's not my place to speak for you. I'm just implanting a little idea in much the same way that a breast surgeon might implant a little something in... oh God, that girl, what was her name? I can't remember her name. She was a girl from Birmingham, and I had a few dates with her. And she had breast implants. There you go. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. She had implants in one breast. She had lopsided titties, darlings. She had one that was one size and one that was another size, and the NHS gave her an implant so that they matched each other. Isn't the
I'm
NHS
sure she's happy that you've just
thing?
told the internet that.
Yeah, well, I mean, good luck tracking her down and identifying her. There's more than one girl in Birmingham, and this all happened like 30 years ago.
Barry says, or Karen, one of you, Karen, says you're a lying PWAT, Mr. Jason, lol. And
that would be
is
twat. TWAT is
I know,
twat.
I just wasn't sure if I was allowed to say it on your live stream. You know, I don't like to swear too much. I'm a lady.
What, like saying twat?
Yes. And that was
just
because
to confirm,
of...
you can say twat.
Look, stop being such a twat and get on with what you're doing. And that was obviously in response to you making out that she was enjoying Bruce Forsyth.
She was loving it. She was loving it.
Jimmy Mighty Quinn says his dinner was ribeye steak, lamb steak, barbecue ribs, chips, onion rings, and mushrooms.
You rich bastard. That bloody crystal. I must get that sorted.
That one was for Jimmy Quinn. Bad Book says to Barry and Karen, I often get a coffee from Cafe and Car Park. Black Buck Vulcan 607, now fully repainted and just opposite. Fray Bentos says value with a thumbs up. Pinky Concord says, Emma, I shall say this only once. You are looking gorgeous tonight. Oh, honey. Thank you very much for the compliment, Pingu. I appreciate it. Peter P says, I'm sure Brucey is up for a gig if Matron slips him a few extra. Well, she'd have to slip him it quite.
Matron a few extra before now. All right, my love. Is that all right for you? Is that in the spot? All right. Shall I twiddle these as well? Lovely, marvelous. Oh, what a lovely shag! So much better than last week. Marvelous.
Matron may be into many things, but I'm not sure corpses are her thing.
No, I'm talking about before he was, being dead for tax purposes.
Oh, hang on. This is confusing. Jimmy Mighty Quinn says, Oh, okay. Two String Productions just put a new video on. I thought he was saying hello to Two String Productions, but he's saying that he's just put a new video on in case anyone wants to go and watch that.
Who is Two String Productions?
Tracy's other the other half of her.
Oh, I
Do you
hope
remember
it's
she went to the nuclear plant with him?
Oh, I hope it's another 4-hour video with absolutely no dialogue whatsoever.
Possibly.
that does better numbers than any of mine.
So we'll have a look at that at some point. Holly is saying to Jimmy, I had a Rustler's limited edition pickle burger. And Matron says, I'm glad you told me, Jimmy. He didn't tell me about the video that Two Stream Productions just put up. Andrew Buttergeek says, I've got a soft spot for the Vulcan.
Haven't we all? I love all of the V-bombers.
DJ Palsy Peters here says, do you reckon Janet Jackson's husband gets reminded of Michael Jackson every time he shags her? I'm curious. He. And Jimmy says Barry has also put a new video on, which I think Barry said earlier on this evening, but no harm in saying it again. Alan Simpson says maybe Boaty fell over in the shower and landed on the community dildo. Quite possibly, yeah. And Barry or Karen say community dildo. I hope it doesn't have multiple users. Well, it is the community dildo, so if anybody would like to go on it, they're welcome to contact us. And now we're actually taking it on a few trips, aren't we, Boaty?
We are.
And we'll see if we get the confidence to see what we're going to do with it. There it is. It's food safe.
That is the community thingammy, Bob.
Neil purchased it, though. Everyone needs to know that it was Neil who went and purchased it.
It was.
The man with the toasted todger. I think he bought that because his todger was so toasted on his holiday where he proposed to his girlfriend, who is now his fiancée, of course. I think that he needed to buy a replacement because his todger was too toasted. So he bought that. And then he realized, well, actually, I'll give this to Boaty now I've finished with it.
Yeah.
That's my theory.
It's a good theory.
And Jimmy says, that's nice. Sounds nice, Holly. I'm not quite sure what I was in response to. But it sounded nice, whatever it was. Matron is posting links to people's channels all over the shop. Thank you, Matron. Holly says she hasn't been to that museum, would like to know if it is good. Bad Book says to Andrew, gosh, there's so many conversations intertwined here, says, yes, just Jane at East Kirkby, not far from me, just about finished mechanically and frame-wise, just paperwork to sort before flying. With M times 5 Club, sorry if I got that wrong, or MX5 Club, we often display the front in the front of the hangar. Sorry about that if I messed up reading that. And
no
Andrew Buttergeek says, unfortunately, not Holly, only from what I've seen on YouTube. Peter P is crossing legs, fingers, and eyes for Sophie.
Because we are kind of running a little bit out of time, so we need to speed up. We need to speed up so we do. Andrew Buttergeek is wishing Sophie the very best of luck for tomorrow. KJ, I apologise, possibly new to the channel. Darn it. I really fancy a packet of scampi fries right now. Michael Hancox would agree. Please, can I have scampi fries? King of snacks. Right. Oh, jolly good. Splendid. We need to whiz through these, darling. It's like midnight. Steve KG, not seen you for a while. Hello, all. Thought I'd pop in and say hello. Hope you're all doing well. Oh, lovely to have you here again. He's doing great, but he's very tired most evenings. That is a cute T-shirt, says Andrew. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? I'm absolutely over the moon with that. You used to write for Terry, says Alan. That's amazing. One of very, very many, Alan Simpson. And just to be clear, I mean, Wogan, you've got to admire Wogan. Throughout my career, I've been paid to write things for people. Wogan didn't pay anybody. We were all just fans and we created stuff. and we wrote it and we sent it in, and he used it. So, you know, some of them were one-offs. Some of them were long-running characters like Chupper Dandridge. Some of them were long-running features like the Janet and Johns. And none of us got paid for anything that was written. And the best thing about it all is not only did we not get paid, but he would take our work 4 times a year. He'd put it into a book, and then he'd charge us to buy the bloody book and read the stuff that we'd already written in the first place. And he'd pocket all the money. The only touch I ever had out of Teddy Wogan, and don't worry, this isn't a Rolf Harris type Jimmy Savile touch shenanigans scenario, nothing like that at all. I did buy one of Teddy Wogan's Bentleys. I bought his Balmoral Green Bentley 8, and it was when I had my dealership, and I sold it for a lot more than I bought it for. That's the only money I've ever made out of Wogan. But yeah. If you ever used to listen to Teddy Wogan, wake up to Wogan in the morning, then you would have listened to some stuff that I wrote. I'm glad you like the T-shirt, says Trisha. You're very welcome. I love it. Thank you so much. Hi, Emma and Boaty, says Steve KG. Is it your birthday, Boatman? No, it's not. Just the lovely Trisha and Paul just sent me a T-shirt apropos of nothing. And it is utterly fantastic. My birthday is in January, and it's a big one. Next January the 14th, it's the big 40, darlings. I'm going to be 40. They say life begins then. We'll find out. Is it true? Who knows? If someone can... if someone can get Rumballs and Twirl chocolate bars for Barry, we can't get them here. We can look into that.
Hey, Boaty, I was going to say, your birthday is only a week after mine. We should do something fun.
Oh, when's yours? Well,
7th of January.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do something.
We don't have to arrange it now. I just thought I'd throw it at you.
Let's go to Malta. Well, that's what I used to do for my birthday.
Unfortunately, I have a little person who has to go to school, so I'm not sure I could do anything.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I'd love to go to Malta, but there's nobody to take him to school.
Well, let's go to his school then and put on a school play.
That's not quite as fun as Malta. We could go to Malta in the Christmas holidays, of course.
Oh.
It's not quite the same.
Oh yeah, but it's mad work for me. Christmas holidays is busy time, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
For those who don't know, I work in a restaurant.
He does.
Anyway,
well, he pretends to.
Yeah. Actually, Neil and Sophie told you they ate in the restaurant and they saw me at work and they told you how hard I work, how much I was running around, how good I was with the customers, making them all happy and smiley and laughing and throwing food at them and answering telephones. And honestly, I run around like my...
Sorry, Boaty, but don't forget, I saw you at work in the restaurant as well.
Oh, that was a quiet
quiet
night. You can't compare that. That was a quiet night. There was nothing happening then. And I thought it was going to be the same with Neil and Sophie. We had no bookings. We had 7. I think we had a 4 and a 3 booked. Because I said to you, didn't I? I said loads of times it'll only be you in the restaurant, pretty much. Sorry, I said to Neil and Sophie, when you were there, it was dead. When Neil and Sophie came, I thought it was going to be dead. And the restaurant was bloody full, so I had to do all sorts of work.
Oh, are you throwing the comments? Are you making me do the comments now?
Well, I thought if we kind of interacted and
I know, it's just I thought that you wanted to whiz through them and you're much better at doing that than me. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, right. Someone asked if it was your birthday, and then someone said about rumbles. Okay, I'll give it a go. Holly says to Sophie, she's still wondering who Fray Bentos is. I don't know how Sophie would know that, but yeah, we wonder who it is too. But it's a good name anyway.
And just to interrupt you, there are loads of birthdays around that point. Hold on, let me just see that exact comment. Tracy P is on the 6th of January, and Trisha Alderman is the 7th of January.
Oh, right. Oh,
So
right.
loads
So, yeah,
of
lots of
birthdays around
birthdays.
then.
Oh, I'm glad there's other people with birthdays around that time, because I always find it a really difficult time to have a birthday. So that's wonderful. We can have all sorts of fun on the live stream. Junaid Maya is here. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but I recognise the name from a previous live stream. Says good evening. Good evening to you.
Evening.
And Michael Hancock is here. Says, I hope my name isn't a play on the theme of the stream. And DJ Palsy P says, Fray Bentos more like. Project Nigel says he's been lurking. Peter P says, Fraid is Vicar from yesterday? Question mark. People are saying hi to Mustard. Fraid Bentos says he is. Oh yes, you're the Vicar who commented on he's commented on one of your videos as well. Oh, what's his name? He commented on one of your videos to say he wants more pie, and I can't remember what his name is, but yeah, he's a vicar. He might not be a real vicar, but he was called Vicar something, Vicar George or something like that. Yes, I recognise him too. Good evening, Fray Bentos, who used to be a vicar, and now he's a pie.
Oh, well, good evening from a fellow minister of the church, except I am actually a real one.
Holly would like to know if the vicar is a nice person. Peter P says amen to that. And Batman Rubens here says, good evening, all evening, Batman. Andrew says, in other words, fornication of a street lighting device.
Exactly.
When you were talking
exactly.
with a lamppost. Holly would like to know if Batman Rubin would like to taste her pie. Michael Hancock says, sounds like you're clutching at excuses here, pal. Batman Rubin says hi to Holly, and he knows nothing about tasting her pie. Peter P says, so now there's only a small matter of a podgering rumour to settle, Boaty, regarding falling off things, which no one's ever going to let you forget, Boaty.
Oh, I know.
Mr. George is here. He says, feck me, it's a Halloween come early. And Steve KG says, play nice. Peter P says, it's Halloween all round at Boaty's World. Sophie says there's 45 people watching at the time she said that. And Holly says, okay, thank you. I wish YouTube still let us click on profile pictures to see when their channel was created. Ivor Spotty Botty has done a like. Michael Hancock says he's a new subber. How lovely, Michael. Welcome. That's lovely. Wonderful.
It certainly
new
is.
Subber for you there, Boaty. Batman Rubin says, much. Holly, I have this one and another one. I plan on doing car videos on. Oh, Batman Rubin's going to do car videos. I just need to get a GoPro or a cheap equivalent. Brilliant. Let us know your channel name when you've got it set up, Batman, so we can all rush over and subscribe. And Sophie says, come on, everyone, let's get this to 1,000 likes, and don't forget to like and comment.
And share.
I'll share. Thank you very much. Matron says, street countdown, tell everyone. Not quite sure what that means. Anybody? Holly says, not sure GoPro are as good as they make out. Are they? Can you just film on that? What phone you're using? Me and Boaty, or Boaty and I, both use phones to film on. We don't have fancy cameras. So, yeah, give it a go. We'll start with a phone, and then you could always move on to something a bit fancier if you wanted to later. Bad Book says, Boaty's just thrown his own turds at the foghorn. Andrew Buttigieg says, pork sword calling podgering boy. John Stooley says, hey, chat. Hey, Emma. Hey, Boaty. Good evening, John. Hope you're well. Let us know. Lovely to see you here. Matron's still throwing channel links around. People are saying hi to John, asking how he is. Stephen Knight is here and says, my girlfriend, Jenny Tulworth, says hi to everyone. Good evening, Jenny. How are you enjoying your evening with Stephen, presumably? Thanks for dropping in and watching. Andrew Buttigieg says, Mustard has a rather large stat. Holly wanted to know who was calling, and everyone's letting her know it was Captain Mustard, Project Nigel, Harry Paddington, Boaty's bestie. Andrew says he knows a Jenny called Jenny Taylor. Oh, very good, Andrew. Very
No,
good, Andrew.
that's an actual person, or a stage name of a person. It's Kevin Bloody Wilson's daughter,
Oh.
Jenny Taylor from Australia.
Danny, the friend of Kev's, says ladies can drink of fish. That's not nice. I think you said stink of fish. You said ladies are allowed to stink of fish, and he's thinking it's not very nice that you said that. Batman Ruben said that's why he loves scampi fries, which is a good point. And Matron says it's not nice. I agree, Danny, friend of Kev's, but Danny, friend of Kev's, is having a good laugh about it, so he's cool. And he's continuing to laugh a bit further down. Steve KG says scampi fingers. Dan Tips is here, says what's happening here then? We're doing a live stream. Stick around, sub, and then you'll find out more about what's happening here. It'll be fab. You'll find out what you've been missing all this time. Danny friend of Kev says proper aggro in here. Sophie says Project Nigel, Holly, and Mustard is another lovely man. If you don't follow him, go and follow him. And of course, Matron's posted lots of links in. Dan Tips says it's kicking off. Baloo is here and says hello, and hello back to you, Baloo, with Boaty's got a cloth on his head. Dan Tips says I like Emma. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say to. Fray Bentos says I watched that. I want more info on biscuit delivery service. That's referring to Steve Berry's video, of course, on the new channel. Because the biscuit was a good bit. I agree. Disinterested cargo. I like that bit.
Yeah, I like that too. I know the backstory to all of these as well, and that's even funnier.
Oh right. Are you going to say it or?
No.
Okay. Baloo says, all right. Yeah, we're all right. Thank you very much, Baloo. I hope you are too. And Holly is confused. She says, Bad Book said it's Project Nigel. Who's Harry Paddington? I don't understand. Dan Tips is asking me on a date.
Well, Holly, let me just explain. The Harry Paddington is Captain Mustard. The Harry Paddington is one of my pet names for him. I also call him the Hairy Camp Damp Jesus and various other things. But it's all the same chap. His main channel is Project Nigel. We call him Captain Mustard. He's a lovely guy. He's my best friend in the world. His real name is Paul, but nobody knows that, so I keep it secret.
Well, also, if you, Holly, if you go and Tracy's put the link, Matron would have put the link out, but if you go and subscribe to the Captain Mustard YouTube channel, he sometimes quite often, sometimes not that often, does live streams, and you get a lot of the same people in there. So then you get to know who he is. So when we talk about him, you know.
My lovelies, is we've reached that time of the night. It's gone midnight. And for whatever reason, the YouTube algorithm has gone crazy. We're out there on the vertical live feed and the short feed, and lots of people who we don't know and who don't know us are popping in. And this is when it all gets a bit crazy, but wonderfully fun. And you're
all very welcome. Lovely.
Of course, yeah. We've got Dan Tips, Danny, friend of Kev's. We've got Mark Hillary. Get some more wine down your neck and smash the place up. We've got Baloo, as previously mentioned. How do I like, says Baloo? Well, you hit the thumbs up button, the one that looks like that. Great impersonation of Mavis off that Coronation Street, says Fray Bentos. Okay, I can do that. Well, I don't really know, Rita. Oh, well, there you go. That's the best I can do with that.
I don't really know.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, continuing.
Neil's bemoaning the fact that Matron is married. You need the glove.
You will be soon too, Neil.
What?
Neil will be soon.
Good point. Andrew is pointing out that you need the glove of self-love to handle the community dildo. We haven't seen the glove of self-love for a while, have we? Gosh, ploughing through. Exactly, Sophie. Just to remind you, you have a Mrs. Gibbons here soon, so sorry, you are taken, Neil. Well said, Sophie. You bloody tell him. Jimmy F500 is with us and says, hello all. Speaking of the community dildo, out of interest, is there a description on the contents within on the Amazon packing? No, because if you saw me open it live, there's no description at all. This is the Amazon packing in which it arrived, and you would have no idea. Even the inner packing, you wouldn't know that this horrendous thing was in there. There's no clue. So you can have it posted to you in complete safety.
And have your neighbours look after it for a few days.
Mustard is eating his Chinese curry now, and oh dear, and it's not very nice. I made Chinese curry last night, and it was fantastic. I might even make it again tonight. Diddly-do, diddly-do. Tricky things, birthday numbers, birthday. Tricia says, Emma, we shared a birthday. And Tracy P says, January is a terrible month for a birthday. Mine is the 6th, a Monday next year.
I agree with you, Tracy P, because isn't it awful? Because everybody started diets, stopped drinking, kids have gone back to school, everyone's bored of celebrating, everyone's doing veganuary. It's a horrendous time to have a birthday. I don't like it.
Stephen Manning is asking me if I'm going to get down and dirty with Janet's mouldy bits this weekend. I've already got down and dirty with the mouldy bits. I've thoroughly shampooed one of the seats. I've worked on a fair bit of. Watch tomorrow's Daily Diary. You will see progress. Janet Jackson is going to be absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, but there's still a lot of work to do, and I'm still living in the world of mold. I'm probably killing my lungs sitting in there at night, but I'm getting there. I am getting there, like British Rail, slowly. I'm looking at going to Project Nigel HQ in August, says Steve KG. It would be good if I got to meet a couple of you as well. Oh well, I'm sure that could happen. Good God, we've actually caught up with the comments. Horrendous thing, says Matron. It's a fake willy. It's not a dog turd or a huge slug. Well, to me, it's a horrendous thing.
Well, Steve KG suggests you might have penis envy.
Well, no, it's smaller than mine. That's what confused me. I thought dildos were meant to be unrepresentative, but it's smaller than mine. I thought, well, okay.
Well, it's a nice generic one. Well, Neil probably was thinking, you probably couldn't handle quite a large one up your bottom hole, so he's got you a smaller one.
Let's stop you there. I'm not sure that's what he had in mind.
Well, what did you think he had in mind for it?
I think he just wanted to embarrass the bleeding arse out of me on the live stream, making me unwrap that, not knowing what the hell it was. And it worked, didn't it? I mean, that was the worst video of my life, and it's out there on the internet. People can see me unwrapping and holding this horrendous thing.
Yeah.
And I've since had to figure out what the bloody hell I'm going to do with it. And I stuck it on my fridge and hung my hat on it, and it fell off.
Yeah, but haven't we got a fantastic solution for it? Haven't we got a fantastic solution for it now, though?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Pardon me, I'm off for a quick puff.
Oh, that's it. Now you've completed all the comments. You're buggering off, so leaving me with nothing to talk about. Unless you want me to,
then, can't we? There's a few more comments.
Well, Fray Bentos said he bought his current wife a dildo, and she said she wanted it harder, so I put it in the freezer for an hour. And Andrew says it's getting more attention than Boaty's semi-turgid tinkle. Steve KG is off, and he says, Steve KG says hopefully he'll try and get on more often. Presumably he means the live stream. Yeah, he does.
He might be in a Liverpudlian.
Project Nigel says there's no way that pretend cock is less useful than your chipolata. And let's face it, Project Nigel is the person who would know. Peter says clappering bumhoots anyone?
Hang on. Let's remember my theory that Project Nigel, Captain Mustard, the hairy Paddington, the hairy Campdown Jesus, I reckon he's a shower and not a grower. That's
Imagine
my
if he's a
theory.
grower as well, though. I mean, you can see how big it is flapping around in those loose shorts he insists on wearing all the time. Imagine if that's it when it's in its relaxed state, but it's a grower and it goes to twice the size. Poor Mrs. Mustard.
Yeah, well, Mrs. Mustard is still alive, so I don't think that's possible. And
How do we know?
Right,
Have we seen her?
I've met Mrs. Mustard in real life, right? Now, Captain Mustard is my best friend. I know his pottering schedule, right? I met Mrs. Mustard in real life. She walked normally. Captain Mustard is a shower and not a grower.
Okay. If you insist.
We could always get Mrs. Mustard on one night to tell us.
Yeah, we should get her. Can you get her to co-host one of your live streams? That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, that.
Mustard be sitting there panicked all the way through it.
I'll get my people, which is you, to reach out to her people.
No, Mary Huff Management. Tracy has to do it.
Oh, yeah.
She handles all such things like that. You know, she's the one who got Bruce involved. You know, she called him up and dug him up.
Peter P has just come out. Read Peter P's comment. He's pointing
I
out
did.
that we haven't discussed the thing that we're supposed to be discussing.
I know, I did read it. Yeah, I read it out.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I missed that.
But yeah, we haven't discussed it, so we could if you like. Andrew Buttergeek says we need a ladies of the community live. Emma, Tracy, Simone, and Mrs. Mustard, and Sophie, of course. Yes, we haven't. You can introduce the clappering bumhoots topic if you like, because you set it.
Well, I don't know what it is, so.
Well, we discussed it now, haven't we?
There you are.
Oh, we should talk about the great boatish pie-off, so people are aware.
You've got, darlings, everybody, you've got 8 minutes, and then at midnight, I, at least,
it's going to turn into a pumpkin.
No, I'm just shutting off. I'm going to get something to eat.
I'm just going to let you briefly know that, we're going to do the great boatish pie-off. So anybody who wants to join in, they've got until Tuesday to purchase and film themselves cooking and eating a Fray Bentos pie, and you need to upload it from Tuesday onwards. But I'll remind everybody on Monday night.
Right.
I just thought I'd let you know so you can start buying them now.
If you've cooked some rice.
Yes.
And then you've frozen it.
Yes.
Can you defrost it in the microwave?
I don't know. Anybody know in the community?
Because
presumably you can.
I haven't got any rice for tonight, and I've got a portion of rice in the freezer that I froze. Well, I didn't freeze it. I put it in the freezer, and the freezer froze it. And I've got no rice for tonight.
Well, I know that when I, for a little while, used a food bank, and they gave boxes of rice that somebody had prepared and frozen, so plastic tubs, and their instructions were to cook that in the microwave, and it was fine. So presumably you can, but I don't know.
Okay.
It won't kill you.
I think I haven't.
Matron says thanks. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Matron says thanks. Handling Mustard's cock rumours and booking people on the live to confirm or deny. Peter P says that was informative. Yeah, Peter P says there are frozen dinners with rice, so why not? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. I can't imagine why not.
But other than that, maybe that's been differently doing it.
Matron says yes, you can. She knows everything, so let's take her word for it.
Oh, right. Well, if Matron says yes, that's fine.
She wouldn't be the head of the, what's it, if...
Mary Huff Management.
Yeah. If she wasn't that knowledgeable, so, Batman Ruben says if you undercook rice, it will clear out your bowels.
Have you any chips, Boaty? Asked Jimmy at 500. No. I normally make chips out of potatoes, but I haven't got any potatoes. Bugger. I've got Momo. I can have emergency Momo if you surely have a defrost button on your microwave. Yeah, but it's still a microwave, isn't it? Oh, Stephen S. Paul has appeared. Frozen rice has less carbs. So, good evening, Stephen S. Paul, another one of our friends from across the Heading Pond. Have you checked? This is good. Have you checked Janet Jackson for potatoes? And that is a reference to one of my more successful videos where I bought a Rover 75 Tourer sight unseen from London, went down to collect it, and then made a video taking the piss, expecting it to get 3 views, saying, does my £500 bargain Rover Tourer have a hidden secret? And then the video was just about, does it contain a potato? And it was the most successful video I'd ever done at that point. And it was absolute garbage. Holly says, Boaty, I think you should defrost it first in the microwave and then cook to a minimum 5 minutes if it's an 800 watts microwave. God, that's oh God, that seems like a. Oh, somebody's just sent me a friend request. Let's have a look. It might be it's a lady. It's a lady from Australia. Oh, and I can't see who it is. Oh well, there we are. Jason, this deal from Carphone Warehouse, Apple iPhone 15 Pro, something mobile. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Mr. Stephen Paddy. Boaty, rice is a high-risk food. Can't you eat something else tonight? I could eat Momo, but I've got rice in the freezer. I need to eat it at some point. But are you supposed to leave it to defrost for 12 hours in the fridge or something?
Jimmy F500's concerned. He's sorry. Have I said something wrong? I didn't think he did. He asked if you had chips.
I'm going to Google it.
Okay.
Can you reheat rice from frozen? When you're ready to take your rice out of the freezer, reheat your rice in the microwave. Just make sure it's completely heated through and piping hot before you tuck in. Avoid reheating rice more than once. Repeated reheating can create the conditions needed for bacteria to grow, which could give you the raving Barcelona squitty quits or even kill you. Okay. And another one. Can you freeze rice? Freezing rice shortly after it has been cooked is a must. Bacillus cereus, bacteria frozen, since bacteria. Right, that's it. I'm going to reheat. Fuck it. I'm going to just bang it in the microwave and heat it up. I'm going to. Right, where did we get to? Yeah, absolutely. Interesting. JJ says, go to a dentist, dude. Trust me, those teeth will kill you eventually, not if they fall out first. So there you are. That's the key. Make sure they fall out first before they kill you. No, do not leave to defrost rice. You need to get it to boiling ASAP from taking it out of the freezer. Right, okay, I will do that. Don't eat rice, it goes everywhere. Thanks to you too. Thanks to the community. Thanks to the guests. Good night. Good night. And it is time to say good night, darlings. It's 29 minutes past midnight. We're about to bugger off. I'm going to take my life in my hands and reheat some rice from the freezer. And I'm going to pair that with some, I'm going to have some staff curry and roti. I'm oh, right. Apparently, the process of them falling out will kill me. I had a wisdom tooth go bad and I nearly died. Oh, bugger. Well, I mean, what do you suggest, JJ?
It can happen. Like, you can have problems, but obviously you're in a situation where you can't just whiz and get them sorted. But I have heard that it can be very dangerous to leave it if you have tooth problems.
I've heard that if it's problems with the teeth.
Right, yes.
And it can be related to heart disease and all of that. But my
It's
teeth
something
are
that
in,
gets into your bloodstream, I think. That if the decay gets into your bone and then your bloodstream or something.
Yeah, but then my teeth are in perfect condition. It's the gums that are screwed. So anyway, what the hell? If it kills me, it kills me. I'm very old. I've had an incredible life. And it means I won't have to worry about paying my council tax bill. So there we are. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have an extra half a bottle of wine just to prepare myself for it, just in case. And I won't leave too many Momo in the freezer. Right, say your good night, Emma. It's that time, darling.
Right, yes. Thank you very much for putting up with us. Thanks for joining us this evening. Hello to all the lovely new people. Please stick around, like and subscribe. And I'm only here on Thursdays and Mondays, but you will be treated to a bit of matron this Saturday, and all the other nights you do still get to enjoy Boaty on his own. So there's so much to look forward to. So stick around. And yes, good night from me, I guess.
Okay, darling. Thank you so much for your company tonight. It's meant the world to both of us. It's been great fun. Do join me tomorrow night. What day is it tomorrow? Oh, it's Friday tomorrow, or even today. So a little bit later tomorrow night. It's going to be 11:30 because I have to go to work. I run a restaurant, and I start live streaming when I get home. So join me if you possibly can tomorrow. Join me and Matron on Saturday. Emma will be back on Monday. And in the meantime, thank you again for being with us. It means the world. Thank you to all of the community for making this all of the fun that it is. And all of you have a safe and peaceful night. Have the best day that you possibly can ahead. And just take really good care of yourselves. And if you're lucky enough to have people that you care about who care about you, take really good care of those as well. And on that note, much love from us both, and from Matron and Mustard and all of the community. And what else is there to say other than Pachu and indeed
Bosh.
A big Fray Bentos. Bosh. Hopefully, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.